Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Betababe to Jaffa a arrest warrant. And they Justice Chamber for issue or the Kelvin Taylor.
Yo, sorry, my man share with you for another pay. I'm saying, Minyan TSA Justice Eric Chamber for issue arrest warrant for Kelvin Taylor for commenting or allegedly, inciting the public or commenting about the matter that he is presiding on. I was shocked, Accra, because the minister say Obi Bibi Nasa as the judge won't say at least Anka call the person before even another judge, because wona ya defamatory comment against you, you claim it's you now your complainant. You allow at least another judge who will be able to have that objective without being prejudicial to sit on this particular matter. But while you don't know who complainant in the matter, now while I don't know who judge, et so na who issue arrest warrant. A bit worrying, Kaka. A bit worrying, Kaka. And I think the Justice Chamber for decision could have been done, in a more better way than issuing arrest warrant. And the quantity of us who issue arrest warrants in Ukraine is a bit problematic. Say you issue an arrest warrant for life for a journalist because he has made some comment. Clearly, it's an affront to the right or the freedom of expression and also the freedom of the media. And I'm a bit more with ABC, the Ghana Journalists Association and the media have not even raised any concern about this matter, because let me say anything that seemed to intimidate the media. Say some training for radio, so actually and our casa for the people. Yeah. However defamatory you think it is, no, I think that there are due processes. Do you expect that some of these things will be followed? Now you issue an arrest warrant for life. Clearly, symbolically, you send some fears down in some reform marker. So say almost or a bit traumatic. But I think the problem it looks as if say about the judiciary there, we are unable to criticize the judiciary, or we are unable to hold them accountable, just as we hold the two other arms of government accountable. And it's a bit worrying because the judiciary is the most powerful of all the other two other arms, if you ask me, because Omotimi decided to be within a split second. It may do be cartoon, it may cause you be compound finisher, or so be a Japadia and finish and tongue. I mean, they can take a lot of decisions that affect, the crust of people, and it takes people's right. They take people's right away from them. So what I say, rights that are enshrined to them by God and by the state and by the Constitution. Say your fundamental right to live, your fundamental right of freedom to go around and do your business things. The judiciary can take that right away from you. It's the only arm of government entrusted with that authority of state to do so. And when you are giving people this authority to do some of these things, then we should be able to hold them accountable for that authority of the state that we've given them. But it looks as if about Ghana there, the judiciary is unscrutinable. The judiciary cannot be criticized. We can criticize. It's good to criticize the other arms of government. It's good to criticize the executive. It's good to criticize parliament when they go wrong. But the executive, no, they are by the judiciary, no, they are untouchable. I think that notion must stop. We need to start holding the judiciary a bit more accountable, because they decide fate of people. when people have such powers, there's absolutely no reason why young citizens, or we be business say, and so much an inquiry, intimate tray doing for home, intimate, and go your more, intimate scrutinize your more. Of course, it must be done with decorum. It must be done with all, the legal implications, which concerns a matter when the matter is being heard in court. It must be done without prejudicing the matter when it's being heard in court. We all understand that. But when they do something which we think it did not go well, we must be able to criticize the judiciary just like we criticize any other arm of government.
And someone Kelvin Taylor Kafa Justice Cheba for home, someone what to be?
Metier aspects of it.
Okay. It is a judge near or yana juma na level wakwa kudru. I want a juma mo. And walk a your freedom of speech. Any limits. Does it mean, sir, at the sea to make a bibia keke? Edify and penny for home.
Yeah, Jerry, here, and I understand the limitations of the freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and even the freedom of the press. Then you know the limitations. The limitations, and some I can say the era Kelvin Taylor will be for so, and I say ASEPA no but the response that came from Justice Cheba is equally also not right. And I make us say, we have the National Media Commission, we have the Ghana Journalists Association, we have other, there's other avenues that if Justice Cheba felt say he's been defamed, he could use. Because Jerry, there will be every defamation comment against you. Now say you are peeved. Now go quarter. You won't have done it.
But I don't know. Kelvin Taylor, my one more insane to me, Kano. Enti adentina will conclude say a Justice Cheba for no and or better as so because the likely will say the judge of front a better national and also
or no issue arrest warrant.
But it doesn't mean say or no better as
but he issued arrest warrant.
That is correct.
And I make us say already no. Who now be a complainant? Who now be making disparaging comments against you? So what I say, it's already you are prejudiced. So what I say, you are prejudiced. Enti, who kase yanko chini pana? Clearly you are prejudiced because who na yaka semne tiao. So what I say, and I think say, clearly, and I make us say, he could have, reported him to the General Legal Council and hauled him before the General Legal Council or the friends in the Judicial Council, to answer. I mean, there's so other opportunities, and that would have, looked like yes. But I think that the way the arrest warrant was issued was a bit intimidating. It was extremely intimidating. In a way, we do not have to throw the baby away with the bathing water. What I say, you you correct it and normal dear, Ebia, Sebi, you were Kelvin Taylor, and I said, Papa, Ebia, and yet, you correct it. But we must also be cautious that we don't set any bad precedent that will ultimately affect the fundamental freedom of speech and expression and also the freedom of the press and send unnecessary shivers down, the practice of the media. And for me, that is what I'm worried about. I say, any time will be criticizing the judiciary in piano, the person have a problem in this country. But we hear people say far worse things against the executive, far worse things against the legislature, but we don't see anybody, being, treated the way, or we don't see that level of response the way we see when we criticize the judiciary. And I make us say, yes, we must be able to criticize the judiciary. And I agree, it must be done with decorum. But we must not make the judiciary untouchable. We must be able to criticize the judiciary, scrutinize their work, hold them accountable, to the power that we've given them, just like any of the two other arms of government.
But Mensa, yet your man when you can say investigative journalist and Nas Aremi Nas and then the Tiger API, a year at the far a year the judiciary and nam so ma a year the necessary actions were taken by the then a year Chief Justice na yenim so teswo. Iti a dear man who say judiciary na say one more year untouchable. Where Rasa Yahu no maybe or Mohua and who Anamuntu kura tu and nam so may be no Kurano or Majuma kura free one Sanomaniade.
Jerry, the only difference between Adea Kevin Taylor Ekayano and a Juma Anas a year and say Anas Eddie a humfuni a babonting. Senkayira Nas and to me and fat umfunini and babonting, just say na judge 4 years no cocotan baby no kaya. And you have a big problem in this country. So what I say. Meanwhile, there have been that perception of corruption in the judiciary for a very long time. But now, Ubian to me until say Anas the home for Nibaye. And that's the problem that I have. Because we're able to accuse the other arms of government of corruption, of doing things wrong. We're able to hold them to account. But about the judiciary there, hey, no be a dealing with Roma.
It's a day to Kelvin Taylor and here on fat no soon evidence. Obo na on fa mamechre. Na the power to say some wakadia fan hono egu no fi nti we issue arrest warrant. Na ka sem na to ntwa. Or evidence be assessed or the ba no be proved to the court.
That is what I'm saying. Yes. You see, and that is what I'm saying. He could have called Kelvin Taylor before any committee or any commission to prove his allegations instead of issuing an arrest warrant. Because when you say we should go and arrest somebody, already you've condemned the person, that the person is guilty.
And you're no correct. And you're no correct.
No. At least before you issue an arrest warrant for somebody, there is a notion that the person at least could have committed a crime. Meaning they say, "Obi to the this one issue warrant so on but you issue an arrest warrant with the notion that at least it is possible the person could have committed a crime." So what you say. And so that is the position where we have a problem. Say, at least give the person the benefit of the doubt to be able to prove his allegations. If he's not able to prove his allegations and you take any decision against him, nobody will speak against it. But when we are quick to take some of these dire actions against people because they make comments, concerning the judiciary, that creates the impression that nobody can talk about the judiciary in this country, that nobody can speak up, nobody can scrutinize the record of the judiciary, nobody can hold them to account to what they do. Then we have a problem, some of the problems that we have, Jerry.
Mm-hmm. But Mesa, the woman is yes, will be better na baby. Now what can sem and on fan so be ambambe tuja. So when you so no nina so ne dear, and no nasem. But so obekan sem dia fa empanyifuo bi ho. And some no so yen some no washe. I ebetimi ya gu nipa no ho fi. Na onfa bibi ambambe tuja na ye encourage sadi.
Jerry, young encourages Sadia, no, and I make us say, Jerry, yet we hear people making disparaging comments against leaders of this country, like presidents, and some yes, sorry, my pa, yet it would be so. A man for Kafa Mampeni who are a for honor, Jerry, and Yebini, but say, would be making disparaging comments by the president. Now, the president has smart police for say young Jerry, what will come to your mind? The president cannot do that. Say that this will be the president must report, make a formal complaint, and then go through the processes. That's what you say. Even the president, the leader of the country, so be casta at custom, but yet the BIA will be so. Man, for say far worse things against them. But the entire almost more police for, and that is why the criminal libel law was repealed. When the criminal libel law was repealed, it opened up And these are some of the excesses of repealing the criminal libel law. What you say? Before then, no. Now, Okasa was this for penny, no one tells you, police for becho. But that law has been repealed. And so, because before whom, that's a one test here, you go to a court, you sue the person. But you don't become a judge in your own court, issue an arrest warrant for life for somebody because you think the person has said something against you, which you don't agree.
Okay. All right. It's not just say, kwanya ye fa so dia hwe Kelvin Taylor no. Sa kwan no na enye kwan papa sa na mo ASEPA fo mo hu no.
Sa pepe enti kwanya ye fa so hwehwe no. What you say? And no, any the implications of that on the practice of the media. So what you say? Ye nye bibia di ehu bi ba hye nsɛmtwerɛfo mu okrom ha na a judge for and I say the judiciary there nsɛmtwerɛfo timi nka omasɛm but the two other arms of government there nsɛmtwerɛfo you are free and a pemo better fidie so minim say mosam beka e fa famrase bedwafo ho e fa for mampani ne na soafo ho anapa bia ne e kom kwa wasɛm ne e jai the other arm of government which is the most critical ono. And they're holding these two people in check. Or that is the last resort as a citizen.
Okay.
Redress. What you say? Now you die we can't hold them accounts, we can't scrutinize their work. I think that it is flawed. And the civil society organizations must begin to scrutinize the work of the judiciary. The media, you must begin to scrutinize the work of the judiciary. You must look into the judiciary more and hold them into the same level of accountability just as you hold the legislature and the executive.
Okay.
Utie oha echi punk no. Needs FM.